happening, lads? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Tom Aldino here, and this is the preview for Chelsea versus Manchester United tomorrow night in the Premier League. A potential season decider for Manchester United. Will they go and battle it again, or will they go and get a massive result? This is a huge game, and we are really limited when it comes to potential positions in terms of centre-back. I'm very fucking worried. Very worried, because there's more reports after coming out today that Lenny Yoro is now injured. Lenny Yoro's injured, so that's now Lisandro Martinez out, Maguire out, and now potentially Lenny Yoro. It is very, very, very worrying, lads. I can't lie. Look, let's get into the preview. This is a massive game for Manchester United. It's a place where we usually don't do well. Whenever we go to Stamford Bridge, we usually don't get a result. I mean, the last time we won there was the Maguire header, just before COVID. That was 6 years ago. 6 fucking years ago, the last time we won at Stamford Bridge. So it's a massive game. It's a massive game. And when you look at Chelsea, they're not particularly doing well. They're really not. One win out of their last 6 games under Liam Senior, and that was a 7-0 win against Port Vale. Like, that's not something that I'm really particularly scared of, I'll be real. And they've lost the rest of them. They've been really, really poor as of late. Losing, in the Champions League to PSG. I mean, the PSG are the best team in the world at the moment. But then losing 3-0 to Everton, and then losing 3-0 at home to Manchester City. It is so, so poor from them. We can take advantage of Chelsea going forward. I really think we can. Because defensively, they're fucking shit as well. But when I look at us defensively, I am very worried. As I said at the start of the video, a report came out today that Lenny Yoro has now picked up an injury the day before the game. And now we're going to be without Lisandro Martinez and Maguire due to suspension. And now, obviously, Lenny Yoro is probably going to be out as well. So what are we going to do with the 2 centre-backs tomorrow? For me, Aidan Heaven is a no-brainer. He has to go in. It's simple as that. I do think Luke Shaw has to play left centre-back now. Gain more experience there, at the heart of the defence. I think it's very important, very vital that we do that. I think Dalot should go to left back and put Maswari right back. That's the best we can do right now because we're so limited in that position. See, Sesko started the last game, and look, he didn't play particularly well, like the rest of them. Look, he was in the graveyard shift, to be honest, because going forward in the last game, we were absolutely brutal. We did not make anything happen. We didn't create any real clear-cut chance besides the goal that we got. He had a chance actually in the second half with a header, and it was a good save by Darlow, the keeper for Leeds. But do I think he should start this game, Benjamin Sesko? Is he warned, to start this game? No, in my opinion. I think Manchester United need to go with a quick, fast pace front three. And we know exactly what this is going to be. Ahmad, Cunha, and Mbeumo. Make it happen. Put Mbeumo up front, put Ahmad on the right, and put Cunha on the left. I think the pace, the movement, the link-up play between the front three, and obviously Bruno Fernandes playing just behind them, to potentially put, long balls through or through balls. I think, obviously, and his creative nous, as he's been unbelievable this season. He's 3 assists away from the record now because he assisted in the last game. I think that front 4 could be a real problem against Chelsea tomorrow. Honestly, I think we could score a lot of goals tomorrow if we, do it right. But look, I'm not going to sit here and say we're going to absolutely demolish Chelsea because defensively we're very weak as well right now. And they have players that can really hurt us tomorrow. Cole Palmer hasn't had a great season. You give him time and space to shoot, to pass, to create something, to make something happen, he will take that chance. It's as simple as that. João Pedro, for me, one of the most impressive Chelsea players this season. Obviously their top goal scorer. He's been absolutely fantastic this season. Pedro Neto hasn't had the best seasons as well, but a very, very decent player. I think Estevao might play potentially. Like, these players can hurt us, except Garnacho. Let's make it clear, I'm not worried about Garnacho tomorrow night. Watch this now, he'll go and score and I'll be absolutely fucking fuming. But no, that will not happen. He will not score. Please pray to God that does not happen. But yeah, look, they have players. Look, the reality is they have players that can hurt us. It's as simple as that. So if we're not careful defensively, the midfield area, I think is very key as well because they have dangerous players in midfield. Enzo Fernandez is back, after a disciplinary issue. So it's probably going to be him and Moises Caicedo in midfield, which, at one point this season, people were calling them the best midfield duo in the league at one point this season, So it is going to be a dangerous game for Manchester United tomorrow. It's how we go and deal with it, though, and observe the pressure. I think we need to, kind of sit behind the ball a bit. I don't expect us to dominate the game. We didn't dominate the game against Leeds, so we're definitely not going to dominate the game tomorrow, in my opinion. I don't think we're going to have most of the ball. I think Chelsea will. We need to sit back, stay compact, stay tight, and transition into counter-attacks, and really hurt them on the break. That is really what I think Manchester United need to do tomorrow. Yes, this is the starting 11 that I would go with for the game against Chelsea tomorrow. In goal, Sene Lamens, very simple. Right back, obviously Maswari. Left back, Diogo Dalot. And the two centre backs, Luke Shaw, Aidan Heaven. Explained why I want that back four. With Lenny Orr now being out injured, I think that's the only back four we need to go with. In midfield, hopefully if he's back, Casemiro and Manu. I really hope Manu's back, because if we have to play Ugarte again, honestly, it'll be actually very tough to watch. It really, really will. Because him in the last game showed what a midfielder with no ability, no technical ability, no sense of awareness, just complete and utter shite, is what Ugarte is. It's as simple as that. We cannot have him starting tomorrow. And look, if Manu isn't back, we're probably going to have to go with Ugarte. But if Manu's back, start him, Carrick. Start Manu. Even if he's half fit, start him. Because a half fit Manu, a Manu with one leg, would do better than a fully fit Ugarte. It's as simple as that. We have to go with that. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes in the 10. And then obviously the front three of Ahmed, Cunha, and Mbeumo. That has to be the team tomorrow, in my opinion, if we have any chance of getting a result. I think Luke Shaw at centre back is really going to be key tomorrow, because he's played there before, under Ten Hag, and I think he's played there before under Ruben Amorim as well, as the left side of centre back in the back three. So obviously tomorrow he's going to play there, in my opinion, if Lenny Orr isn't fit. So, and I actually think if Lenny Orr was fit, it should have been Luke Shaw and Lenny Orr anyway. But look, it's going to be Heaven and Shaw, so we'll see what happens. But that's the team we have to go with. Here's my prediction for the game tomorrow against Chelsea. As I said, we need to stay compact. We need to stay tight. We need to win our battles, win our duels, and hit Chelsea on the break. Transition very quickly. Press well as well. Press high, because Chelsea, they're going to dominate possession, in my opinion. I just think that will happen. But they're not a good footballing team. Let's be real. They're not good at playing football. They're not an elite level team at playing football. So we need to press high and win the ball high and transition into counter-attacks and really hurt them. Because we have attacking players that can really hurt them. So get Mbeumo, get Ahmed, get Cunha making runs in behind, and obviously getting on the ball, making things happen. I think Bruno Fernandes again will be key in this game. So, and obviously defensively, stay compact. Watch the likes of João Pedro, watch the likes of Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, players like that, Estevao. We need to be really careful tomorrow, because they can really hurt us on their day. So, look, I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Manchester United. Let's go and get this important win tomorrow, lads, because if we don't win and if we lose, we are under serious amount of pressure, because we still have Liverpool to play as well and teams like that. So we really need to be winning games like this tomorrow. It's vital. Let's go and get our first win in 6 years in Stamford Bridge. What a time it would be to get that first win, tomorrow. So let's hope for a win, lads. 2-1 Manchester United. I'm going to go with Cunha and I'm going to go with Sesko off the bench. Come on, United. Let's go and get this fucking win, man. Lads, let me know what you think will happen tomorrow night. Let me know your predictions down below in the comment section. This has been your boy, Tom Aldino here. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. More stuff coming to the channel. And yeah, hopefully we get the fucking win tomorrow. It's so important that we get the win, lads. Come on, United. Let's fucking do it.